Hello everyone, I'm Barb Owen of HowToGetCreative.com, and on April 6th, which is a Friday, and depending on whether you're watching it when I put this YouTube video up, which is on Thursday, it would be tomorrow, or if you happen to catch it on Friday, April the 6th, it's today. So yeah, could I make that more confusing? Well, anyway, April the 6th, Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. So if you're in a different time zone than Eastern, you'll have to consult the conversion. You know, you can just go check out the world clock and it'll tell you what time it is where you are. We have a special guest coming on for another creative chat. Now, if you're new to my channel or you don't know what a creative chat is, periodically we have guests come on that sometimes they're artists, and sometimes they are representatives of companies, and usually they're artists as well, but they have a company, you know, where they create products and so forth. Sometimes it's an artist that designs for different companies and so forth. Anyway, all that being said, they come on, we do a live chat, so we have a live audience. And so if you're here live, you can ask questions and chat right with that special guest. So tomorrow or today, depending on when you're watching, April the 6th, on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, the incomparable, the very talented, and super nice, by the way, Seth Apter is going to join me. And we're going to talk about all different kinds of things. One of the cool things we're going to talk about is the new embossing powders that he is a designer and creator of in conjunction with Emerald Creek. So I'm going to show you just a little bit. We went to Creativation in January, which is the industry trade show. And so I got to spend a little bit of time with Seth, and I got to watch him demonstrate these really cool embossing powders. So I'm going to show you what they look like. So this is from Emerald Creek. So this is the company that he's creating with, Emerald Creek. And here is an example of some of the embossing powders. So these work, I mean, I can just see all kinds of fun applications for these. And we're going to have a chance to talk to Seth, who is the designer. We'll get to talk straight to him, ask him questions. And I know they've been incredibly popular. Sorry about being so shaky with holding still here. They've been very popular, and so we'll have a chance to chat with him and find out about production and how things are going that way. So I'm just pulling these out of the pocket so you can get a real good look at them. This one looks like sandpaper to me. They're very, they have that very characteristic grunge sort of, I don't know, grunge might not be the right terminology, but I don't know. Whatever Seth's look is, whatever that's called, these are going to work, are just beautiful for the types of techniques that he does. But I can just see so many applications for these. And this one is called beeswax. And I mean, that is just cool. Now it's embossing powder. But yeah, from Emerald Creek. Now, when we were at Creativation and had the chance to watch Seth up close and personal, this was from the Emerald Creek booth. He was working on this piece. It is, I think, 6 inches by 6 inches, and I'm zoomed in really close so you can see it. This was an example that he did while we were watching. And yeah, and I'm going to tip it so you can kind of get a look at some of that texture. And this has a bunch of different of the Emerald Creek baked textures is what they're called. It has a bunch of different colors and so forth in it, and it has a really neat feel and look to it and so forth. And here was another one. I stole this little scrap. I didn't really steal it. He let me have it. But I love this. This is just a scrap. And this one is called Chunky Rust. So that one's called Chunky Rust. I had to take that with me because it was just so cool. So this is Seth's, and I'm not sure which way it goes. You know, it could go this way. This is his business card. It could go this way. It's just fun to look at his art. And there is his information. So that is Seth Apter, who's going to join me on April 6th, which is Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern, right here on this very same channel. I wanted to show you just a few of the products that I have that he creates. He does DVD workshops, and so there's the altered book. Sorry, if I could read, it would help. Photo play, card play, top 10 collage principles. So those are some of the DVD workshops that I have. He also does stencils. You'd think this is a commercial for Seth. I'm just showing you what I have. And it's a commercial because I want you to come and be with us during the creative chat, the live chat. So I guess it is a commercial, huh? And he does rubber stamps as well. So these are rubber stamps from Impression Obsession. So those are a few of the things that I have. Now, Seth did join me last year for a creative chat. It was just about a year ago. And in preparation for having him come on, I did an art journal page. So I thought, I'll just show it to you again. So that was an art journal page that I did following one of his DVD workshops. And then he was gracious enough to say it was fine if I showed you some of his background techniques. And so this is on the channel here too. If you just search for Seth Apter here on my channel, I'll show you exactly how to do that. So that's real typical of, let me say, this is my rendition of Seth's technique from that workshop. Anyway, I really want you to come join me for the live broadcast, and we're going to have fun. You can ask questions. You can make comments directly to Seth. If you have questions for me, you can ask those as well. So I will see you Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern, right here, April 6th. Remember to get creative today because you know it's easy, and I'll see you for a creative chat.